Hey folks, I decided to compile a bunch of my thoughts together into not really a video log, more of an update for all of you as to what's going on, kind of to ease some of the questions that you might be having. So this is going to cover a number of different things about updates for me and what's going on in the world of Toegoff, so to speak. First and foremost, a lot of you have probably noticed that I haven't been super active on YouTube or even my own forums lately. This really it's kind of by choice, but kind of not. I was recently promoted at my company into an engineering position. So I've spent the last 3 years working night shift in an operator type position. Now I've been moving up into an engineering type of position. Basically, it's the internal networks and managed servers have been kind of given into my, given credentials for. So it's I don't want to go too much into exactly what I do because that's somewhat boring. But my job has really kind of taken off in that way. The hardest part, folks, has been sleep lately. I've not been really sleeping too well. Obviously, after working 3 years of nights and now being asked to work day shift, it's taxing. So a lot of my time, I've just felt really dead and tired. And I haven't wanted to record videos like that. I've wanted the videos to be a little bit more exciting and a little bit more, of what the passionate gamer type of side that many of you have come to like in me. And I haven't felt the energy to do that, but that will adjust and that'll come over time. It's just time. As far as the streams go, I know in some of my past streams I've been a little bit grumpier lately, and I do apologize for that. That's really come from this transition. Again, if I know it's not nice, but a lot of the main reason that I've been kind of grumpy lately is you've worked 3 years of a night shift, 12 hours. Now all of a sudden you have to work day shift for 12 hours. It's a major adjustment for my body. So that's really been the cause of it more than anything else. So that's why the LPs haven't been updated as much. Moving on as well, Bardic Gaming and Borderlands. I've gotten a lot of questions about that. Why did I abandon it, etc., etc. I have not. The biggest issue, folks, is time. Again, I'm trying to coordinate 4 or 5 schedules together to do this stuff, and it's really not easy to do, especially around this time of year. We've got a lot of finals, we've got major projects, we've got Christmas stuff. We've got a ton of different things all converging together, and it just makes scheduling very difficult. I have no intention of abandoning them, rather. It's just time, folks. So please be patient with that. Coordinating a bunch of schedules together is certainly not easy, but hopefully after the new year, we'll be able to sit down a little bit more with that type of stuff. What else do we have? Skyrim. That's a good one. I do not plan to ever LP Skyrim or any other Sandbox game. It's not because I don't like them, it's not because I hate them, it's simply because the games are too large. Understand that a big part of the fun that I get in a game like that is getting lost for hours doing nothing. But Toegoff, please record that anyway, we'd love to see it. I don't want to record it. Part of the issue is that, then I have to commentate through all of that, then I have to do things like that, and I kind of just want to sit back and get lost in Sandbox Games. That's really how I enjoy playing them, playing hours and hours of nothing. I've had comments of, just record the story or just record the interesting parts, and again, I don't want to do that because what if I forget? Or what if I forget to hit the button? Then you get a very discontinued and kind of jumbled LP, and you don't really get that linear feel that I like for an LP. So because of that, I will not be doing an LP of Skyrim. I will make good on my promise to stream it. Streaming it is fine for me. I don't mind doing that. The problem with streaming it is owning it. I still haven't purchased Skyrim for myself. Part of the issue, folks, is Christmas. I'm buying a lot of gifts for people. There's a lot of expenses. There's a lot of things coming up that's just very difficult. Especially you own a house. Excuse me. You own a house. You own a car. You've got all these responsibilities for yourself, and I tend to be a little bit more tight-fisted with money in that sense. That I never want to see myself in a position of scrambling for debt or anything like that. I'm far away from it, but it's just my own personality. I don't ever like to feel low on money in any way. So, I mean, financially, folks, I'm fine. I really am. There's no donation for Toegoff or anything like that. But it's still it's a matter of what I feel comfortable with money wise. So it will come when it can. Please be patient for that. Again, please stop asking me to LP it. I will not. I've got a longer, detailed response on my forums as to why I won't play Sandbox. Well, why I won't Let's Play Sandbox Games, and that's really what it comes down to: is that they're too large. Final note: Star Wars: The Old Republic. I will definitely be playing that. I will definitely be running a guild on that. The Republic Trooper Vanguard is what I'm planning to play. A tank. I've always felt myself comfortable in the tanking roles of MMOs, and so I will be playing with a good friend of mine, Kalash Ed, in a guild, Sine Metu. Sine Metu, Sine space Metu. Basically, it's Latin for without fear. And the other meaning behind it is that it's on every single bottle of Jameson Irish whiskey. And so we wanted to kind of bring that type of atmosphere to the guild. Something that we were serious enough that we can get major raids and make accomplishments, things like that, but also silly enough that there's probably going to be once a month we're all going to get drunk and raid. So it would be something like that. A very, very important note, folks, is that I will not be looking at any application at all. I don't see any guild applications at all, and the reason we decided to do that was because of the YouTube thing. We didn't want a guild that was overwhelmingly huge. That's just not what we've wanted. So what we've decided to do rather, is that Kalash is going to be handling all recruitment and everything like that. As of right now, we're probably not going to be taking on too many members, if any, right now. Main reason is that some of the League of Legends core group that I've been friends with, Ed also knows a lot of them simply through Dungeons and Dragons and things like that, where he's chatted with them. So he already knows a number of the people. But we'll have to see, and we'll see what goes on. I will announce what server and everything like that I'm playing on. But I wouldn't go in with the mindset of I want to join a guild with Toegoff leading, because it's probably not going to be that's probably not going to really work out for you. In terms of leadership experience, though, for guilds, we actually became good friends over EverQuest. We knew each other outside of EverQuest before that. We were real life friends that we live about 10 minutes from each other. But we kind of went with EverQuest first, moved into World of Warcraft, now waiting for Star Wars: The Old Republic. So we've probably got about 8 years maybe of guild leadership experience, or some type of officer experience. So we are confident that we can lead a good guild. But just an idea on that. So I won't actually be seeing any applications. I don't want to hurt feelings. I don't want to make people feel like they're left out or anything like that. Any messages to me of please let me in, Toegoff, I'm your biggest fan, I did all this other stuff. Sorry, it's not my say. So that's kind of what we're going on with that. Hopefully that clears up a lot of the questions. That was new job and why I'm not posting as much, Skyrim, Borderlands, Bardic Gaming, and Old Republic. So I think those are the major questions I've been getting lately. Obviously, any other questions, feel free to shoot me a message, and I'll try to answer as soon as I can on that. But and I can't really give you a deadline as to when I'll be posting more actively and everything. What it really comes down to is when my body adjusts to the new job and when I start figuring out my schedule a little bit more. That's the best I can give for you. But and very excitingly enough, I don't know whether this makes me super nerd or not, but I did take off December 20th and 21st for Star Wars: The Old Republic. So I'm not sure. Now, granted, I have over 70 hours of vacation that I have to use before, well, 30 of those hours I have to use before January. So, but maybe I set aside some time, because I knew Old Republic would come out, and regardless, folks, that's what that comes down to. Obviously, any questions, feel free to shoot to me. And hopefully this little 10-minute wrap-up gives you an idea of what's going on in the world of golf. Goth. As always, folks, thanks for watching, and I'll see you around. Thanks for watching, folks.